Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best running watches. Starting at number 5. Coros Pace 2. The Coros Pace 2 is a superb mid-range running watch that's super lightweight, but heavy on features. At just 29G, it's barely noticeable on the wrist, but includes several features we'd expect to find in more expensive running watches, including an AI trainer, to help you manage your training load in preparation for events, interval, triathlon, and multi-sport modes, and compatibility with third-party sensors like chest strap heart rate monitors and foot pods. Positioning is excellent, with GPS supplemented by GLONASS and Baidu positioning. Galileo support is coming in a future update. If you do happen to stray off the radar, in a tunnel, for example, the watch automatically calculates your cadence and stride length so you can keep monitoring your progress. In our tests, our only complaint was that the screen was a little dim and could be tricky to read in daylight without a tap of the backlight button, which puts a small dent in its otherwise impressive battery life, but that's a small gripe. Featuring running, cycling, swimming, cardio, strength, and water sports modes with ongoing support and updates. Includes optical heart rate monitor, barometric altimeter, accelerometer, compass, gyroscope and thermometer with 24/7 heart rate monitoring, sleep, step, and calorie tracking. Coming at number 4. Garmin Forerunner 945. If you enjoy running as part of triathlon training, the Garmin Forerunner 945 is the watch for you. Its location tracking and biometrics are particularly accurate, and it's packed with genuinely useful training tools to help you get more from your runs, bike rides, and swims. One of our favorite features is the training load monitor, which measures your training over the last 7 days and tells you whether you should dial it back to avoid overtraining or push yourself harder to improve fitness. Building your own interval sessions around time or distance, or example, is surprisingly straightforward. The Garmin Fenix 7 is a classier-looking running watch with a broader range of sports modes, but the Forerunner 945 balances that out with a slightly more affordable price, and is a superb training aid for the serious athlete. At number 3. Garmin Vivoactive 4. Is it a smartwatch? Is it a GPS running watch? Is it a fashion watch? It's all 3 in one. This is the first Garmin watch that's really clearly gone for the design-loving runner, going up against the likes of Apple Watch and Android Wear devices. As you can probably imagine, like all the best running watches, it's got all the Garmin smarts, meaning full GPS and heart rate tracking, multi-sport support, and even on-watch music streaming for Deezer and Spotify, though the interface here could stand some improvement. All that in battery life lasts a hefty 4 or 5 days of normal use or 18 hours of GPS training. 6 if you're also playing music. On the design side of things, this running watch features a stainless steel bezel and comfy rubberized strap that can be swapped out to suit the occasion. Keeps track of your energy levels, pulse ox. This is not a medical device and is not intended for use in the diagnosis or monitoring of any medical condition. Respiration, menstrual cycle, stress, sleep, estimated heart, hydration, and more. Easily download songs to your watch, including playlists from Spotify, Amazon Music, or Deezer. May require a premium subscription with a third-party music provider, and connect with headphones, sold separately. For phone-free listening. Record all the ways to move with more than 20 preloaded GPS and indoor sports apps, including yoga, running, swimming, and more. Get easy-to-follow, animated workouts right on your watch screen, including cardio, strength, yoga, and Pilates. Number 2 of my list. Garmin Instinct 2. The Garmin Instinct 2 is a fantastic running watch if you've ever laced up your shoes and been about to head out the door, then realized your watch is going to run flat before you've finished. The Instinct 2 has battery life that can be measured in weeks rather than days or hours, and in the right conditions. Its solar variants can keep running indefinitely. Tracking workouts requires a little extra juice, but on a sunny day, a 2-hour run with all sensors enabled barely made a dent in the battery. During our tests, the only real downside we found is that the Instinct 2's monochrome memory in pixel (MIP) display isn't great for maps. You can plot routes in the Garmin Connect app, or import ones from third-party sources, but the watch itself will only be able to give you a vague impression of your bearing. If you want to explore new places, then the Fenix 7 or Epix would be a better choice, but otherwise, the Instinct 2 is easy to recommend. And number 1. Garmin Fenix 7. The Garmin Fenix 7 is a running watch that's packed with advanced training tools to help you optimize your weekly training and perfect your strategy for race days. It keeps all the best features of the Fenix 6, but adds some excellent new tools such as a real-time stamina meter, which shows how your energy level is decreasing over the course of a run so you can tailor your effort accordingly. There's also a new graph to show how your training efforts are affecting your predicted race times. When we tested it, we found it a great motivator to push ourselves a little harder. Although it still has Garmin's traditional 5-button layout, this is the first Fenix watch with a touchscreen, an addition that made panning across the watch's detailed maps a breeze during our tests. It's even a tournament-legal golf watch, with thousands of course maps pre-installed. The Fenix 7's color memory and pixel display isn't as vibrant as the OLED screen of watches like the Venu 2 Plus and Epix Gen 2, but it's easy to read in most lighting conditions, and contributes to the Fenix 7's impressive battery life. The solar editions last longer still between charges, and the optional sapphire crystal lens will protect against scratches when you're running off the beaten path. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.